Hello, everyone. Yeah, right now it's hot as fuck. Like, literally, it's hot. And my air conditioner has went out up in my house, so all I have is a little box fan going, and then it's not cooling nothing down. And tomorrow I have my doctor's appointment. Go ahead and check on my little one, see how she's doing. Yeah, have y'all been catching up on the Queen OPP situation? Because that shit is ridiculous. Like, there's no way that I would be letting Summer run around the way that she's running around, hit me or anything like that. No, that's just sad. And Summer's just a baby. Summer doesn't know better, so I blame Queen OPP for that one. That little girl needs discipline. I'm not talking about, like, Queen OPP needs to beat her or anything like that, but she needs a little pop now and, let her know, hey, hitting is not okay. But Queen OPP, all she's worried about is getting cash apps and donations, and Noop has done enough for Noop and Maj, and for her to turn around and tell Maj yesterday talking about F you, Maj. Are you serious? Hey, Ravi. But that's beyond sad. Queen OPP, she needs to worry about herself, and she needs to try to be doing something to help that baby. That's all she needs to be worried about right now, is getting herself and that baby some help. Queen OPP could go to a shelter. They have shelters that's open. So that's not an excuse. Talking about, oh, my baby is autistic, so that's not going to work out. They'll help you. And trust me, I know, because I've been in shelters before. And then people is not going to put you out. Not unless you do something. Now, if you do something, then yes. And then they always give you a warning. But Queen OPP, she wants to spend $250 on her hair alone. Not even worried about Summer's hair. That's sad. Right now, your main priority is to be looking out for Summer and for that new baby that's coming. And I feel so, so, so bad for Summer. Because Summer can't vocalize. But Summer does understand stuff. Like when Maj had Summer, Maj was telling Summer to stop, and Summer stopped. Queen OPP tells Summer to stop, and Summer just smacks the hell up out of her. But you have to look at it too. Like, what is Queen OPP really doing for her? And Summer could feel that her mom doesn't really care about her. All babies could feel that. They know whenever they're loved and whenever they're not loved. So, then the fact that Queen OPP, Queen OPP is asking for another car seat. And she gave the lady the other car seat. And I figured that she did that because she didn't like that car seat anyway. So that's why she gave that car seat away. But for her to get back on there talking about that she needs the supporters to get her another car seat, most likely she's going to choose that $500 car seat that she wants instead of being grateful. But if I was Maj, I wouldn't do nothing else for Queen at all. Let her learn the hard way. Hey, it. But I'm so sick of Queen Up and her shenanigans. But all that is just payback. It really is. From all that shit that she did to Shell. That we all know. It's no secret, but she wanna act like, oh, that's so long ago. That girl probably still got PTSD from what Queen Op did to her. Mm-mm. It couldn't be me. It really couldn't be me. Because I believe in helping people, don't get me wrong. But once you show me that you're ungrateful and you don't appreciate shit, nope. And me and my time could go elsewhere to somebody that's going to appreciate something. Ravi, I'm not Indian. I'm Cuban and black. But no. And believe me, I have helped a lot of people. I've had people who showed me their ass, who've, oof. That's why I'm real particular now. If I'm going to help somebody, then y'all got to prove to me that y'all want the help. Otherwise, go about your business. And I actually had somebody staying up in my apartment, y'all. Now, this is going to be a little story time. I had let the girl stay up in my house because she was homeless. Yeah, when I tell y'all, I helped this girl get a job and everything, and after she got her job and she got a few paychecks, now I started going out with friends, so I was barely home. But she ran my light bill up to $300. And when I had told her that she would have to, help me with that bill, she started telling me, talk about, oh, that's your light bill, you have to handle it. And so I put her ass out. I sure did. I don't have time for that. Mm-mm. But I'm noticing nowadays, like so many people just want to use somebody. And that's what I'm starting to notice. Like they just really want to use you up until they can't use you up no more, and then they throw your ass to the curb. And I have my own shit that I have going on. I have health issues. I have sickle cell. I have a baby on the way. So I have my own issues. So as far as me helping other people, like I said, I don't mind helping people. Don't get me wrong. I really don't. But I'm not going to stress myself over somebody else, if that makes any sense. And if y'all think that I have an attitude or whatever, I'm not having an attitude. I'm hot as fuck up in this house. Like literally, because this heat is ridiculous. Out here up in Mississippi, they're saying that it's 100 degrees, but the heat index is saying that it's 110 degrees. So with my AC not working right now, I'm hot I'm frustrated. I'm pregnant. So, ugh. Hello. How are you? Y'all, I'm so serious. I am thinking about doing a virtual baby shower on here. I'm not really sure yet because, like, I don't really know a lot of people, but I'll see. And plus, I'm real private about my life. So, like, I'm extremely private. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions for me? Oh, another thing, y'all, is I do tarot readings. Um, I'm thinking about starting to do it on here. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to see how it works out. Which a lot of people think that, like, tarot is the devil's work, but it's really not. A lot of times it gives me clarity on certain situations that I'm dealing with, and it helps me to, you know, see what I have to do differently along my path. So, like I said, does anybody want to ask any questions? Because I'm open to answer questions. I really am. So. Oh, did y'all see about the Marcus interview with Feisty and Tragedy yesterday? To me, that was and Mar. I can't really be mad at Marcus because of the fact that Marcus was expressing himself and he really needed to get that out because, you know, so many times them two have already snaked Marcus, talked bad about him and everything else, but it doesn't stop them whenever they want money from Marcus from calling Marcus and ask them to put them up in a hotel or to get them something to eat or something like that. And Marcus did right. And so I'm not even mad about Mark about that. So like I said, if anybody have any questions for me, I'm open to answer them. But pretty soon I'm going to start doing my daily life, like with what I do throughout the day, whenever I'm not working or taking care of kids or taking care of my pets. Just, because my life doesn't revolve around YouTube. I actually have real shit going on in my life. So, not to mention these bills and everything else. I have a landlord. I don't know what's going on with my landlord, y'all, because I be calling her to fix stuff, and it's like she has an attitude. She don't want to fix nothing. When I first got into this house, when Like, it literally used to rain. Every time it rained on me because of the leaks in the ceiling. She ended up getting that fixed, which I'm glad about that, but the plumbing system has been horrible. We still don't have a stove up in the house, and I've been here since October. And she's been saying since October that she was going to get me a stove, and she hasn't gotten a stove yet. So I'm going to see what she does, because if she don't fix something up soon, or at least get me a stove or an air conditioner, something that's actually going to work, then I'm going to have to move out of this house, because I can't deal with it. Especially for what I'm paying, because I pay her $900 a month plus bills, the light bill, the water bill, and the gas bill. So I should be able to get my house fixed up instead of her cursing me out every chance she get. So, like I said, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment to check up on the baby. And I need to check up on my hemoglobin, because I'm noticing that, like, for the last week, I've been extremely, extremely tired. And a lot of times, whenever my hemoglobin is like that, it's because my hemoglobin is low. So I need to check and make sure that I'm not going into crisis mode. I know the last time I had my hemoglobin checked, it was 5.6, and I went to the ICU for that. I stayed in the ICU for a week and a half. So hopefully it's not that low. Even if it's at a 7, well, really an 8, I would be good at an 8. But anything under an 8, like, I feel the toll on my body, because it even gets hard for me to breathe and everything else. So yeah, my little kittens is cutting up. Like, literally, they're up in the kitchen just being little demons right now. And they're only 5 weeks. So yeah, I better chill the fuck out. Mouse. Yeah, but I'm not feeling good. I don't know whether I should sign off or. But I know that I'm trying to build my channel up. So right now I have like 200 and. I know I have. The last time I checked, I had 207 subscribers. And so I'm trying to build this channel up, and hopefully one day I'll get monetized. But does anybody know, like, what can I do to, as far as keeping it cool up in the house while my air conditioner isn't working? So, because, like I said, I have a box fan, but that's only circulating, it seems like, hot air. It's, it's not really getting any good circulation up in here. Hopefully, I want to say hopefully by 8. I know it's going to be about 8 o'clock when the sun goes down out here. And so hopefully it'll start cooling down by then. Because right now, my thermostat on my AC is saying that it's 86 degrees up in here. So, yeah, y'all, but I was just coming on here for a little minute. Miles, you're going to hurt yourself, buddy. Like, let me know up in the comments. Would y'all be interested, like, if I did readings on here? Or, like, what would y'all be interested in? I feel like crap today, y'all. I really do. Another reason, like, I know that I'm probably going into crises is because of these circles up underneath my eyes. Usually, whenever I'm about to go into crises, I have that. And so, because it's not, I definitely sleep. I get enough sleep up in here. So, I believe that I've already been on here for 23 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. I know that I'm not feeling. I'm hot. Really am. I'm fucking hot. Yeah, but can y'all please share my channel out if y'all can? So, all right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.